What's up, man? How goes it? How have you been? Relapsing again, huh? Oh, same old excuse. The same old excuse. It just feels too good. I was stuck in that for way too long. Way too long. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that like, oh, it doesn't feel good to, you know, relapse and to watch adult content. Obviously, there's a reason why you enjoy doing it. There's obviously a reason why you watch it. It has to be pleasurable to some degree. Otherwise, if it wasn't, this wouldn't be a problem, you know? But let me ask you this. How do you feel after you relapse? Honestly. Honestly, be honest. The first thing I feel, I mean, let me give you an example. Even today, I was out with my friends and with Gaz, and the weather was amazing. Like, it's 24 degrees today. The sun is out. It's like not humid. It's not too cold. A nice light breeze. The weather is perfect. Perfect. We're with our buddies. We're having a good time. And there was like 10 to 15 girls that I saw by the lakeshore. 10 to 15 women that, you know, gave me some signals that were looking at me while I was walking by them. And I didn't bother talking to any of them, even though I desired it, even though like some of them were really attractive. I was like, and in the moment, you know, I felt afraid. I felt negative emotions to break the ice and go in to talk to some of these girls. I was afraid. Fearless Dan was afraid. I'm only human. And at the end of our hangout, after all of us pieced out and we're going our different ways, I walked by this with Gaz and our other buddy. We walked by the most beautiful girl we saw that day. Stunning, beautiful. The way she was dressed, she was done up. She looked great. And we all saw her. We all know that she was hot. Like, we all knew what was going on. And we all walked by her. And as soon as I walked by her, the guilt, the regret, I just felt so sad. I felt so sad. I was like, why? Why didn't I talk to any of them? I wish I got rejected at least. I wish I went in and I fumbled my words. I was so upset at myself. I felt so much anger and pain. I was like, oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? And it's the exact same situation when you keep relapsing. When you are in this cycle. What are you doing? But PMO feels too good. What are you talking about? How is it that you are painting these pictures of grandeur, and you're striving to become this incredible person, but you're not even committed to that? It's just like a game for you. How long do you want to play these games? Because the reality is this, okay? This is the reality, and this is what I had to realize one day for myself too, is if you want your piece of the pie, if you want beautiful women to come into your life, if you want to be free from the chains of this addiction, if you want to have surging confidence, if you want to let go of all these insecurities and all these negative emotions that are surging through you all the time, you have to give it your A game. You have to actually start taking this seriously. Otherwise, the women that you desire, they're never going to settle for you. The body that you dream of just becomes a fantasy, and you're only going to become more addicted and stuck into this bullshit habit that's haunted you for far too long. And what does that do? Oh, okay, whatever. What does that do? Guess what? Later on in your life, you're going to end up like some of the old people that I know who are just stuck in regret. All of their conversations about should have, could have, I wish this, it always ends up with them regretting their past. And they carry this miserable facial expression throughout the entire day. And I realized that again today. It's like, oh my God, if I keep going out, don't take these opportunities, and I do that over years and years and years and years, I'll get to a point where I'm 50 years old. If I even make it to then, you know, a lot of people die when they're 30, 40. Not everyone can make it till they're 80 or 90. I'm going to be so upset with myself as to like, Why didn't I talk to those beautiful girls? Why not? Why didn't I fucking put in the work and initiative? You know, I have these desires. I'm in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm a man, I'm the prize, I'm this, I'm that. But it's like, dude, you're not even putting yourself in a position to become successful, to achieve your fucking dreams. And that's the situation you're in right now. You keep telling yourself, you know, oh, this is the last time. Oh, but PMO, but it feels so good. But it just feels so amazing. If that's the excuse, if you're willing to say that as an excuse, and if you think that's valid, then you should be more than happy with me living a mediocre life. You shouldn't be subscribed to this channel. You shouldn't be trying to strive to become a better man. Just go and do your own thing, man. If that's what you're really fine with settling with, if you're aware of all this that I'm saying, and you're fine with settling to live a regretful life, go and do your thing. You don't really deserve any of this content because you're not putting it into action. You don't care. There could be other people watching this instead that could benefit from it. It's harsh. I know it is. It doesn't mean that I don't care about you. That's why I'm sitting down here to talk to you today. It's harsh, but it's just the truth, man. It's just the truth. If you have the foresight to understand that if you keep doing this, it's going to be a dead end for you. It's going to be a dead end. Nothing is going to change. All these emotions, your feelings of worthlessness, your anxieties, insecurities, it's only going to get worse. If you keep making excuses, if you keep saying things like, oh, PMOs, it feels so good, nothing's going to change, man. I don't care what excuse you have at the end of the day. The world doesn't care. Nobody cares. No one's going to come and pick you up but you. That's just the reality of it. But the thing is, I understand, because I used to make those excuses all the time, man. You don't know what kind of lies I used to tell myself. I used to tell myself, I'm going to watch really wicked videos, really wicked adult content, so that it shocks me, so I stop watching. so I can quit now. And what did that do? It just made it worse. I just kept watching. It filled my brain with more nonsense. Trust me, I've told myself some ridiculous stuff. Ridiculous stuff. You know? I would take any excuse to get back into the habit. And so I want to give you the opportunity to finally change the course of your life. To finally go on the path of not living on a life of regret. Okay? I'm going to give you the keys, really, to unlock many parts of your life, to gain control over your impulses, to quit pornography and compulsive masturbation, to have the confidence that you desire, to walk through the life like you own yourself, that you are en route to self-mastery, and you're just fulfilled. You feel great. You don't feel brain fog and shit. I'm going to give you the opportunity to overcome these things, okay? I'm going to show you the way. Literally, I'm going to show you, follow my footsteps. That's what my brother did for me. He went 5 years. He's currently 5 years now, no porn and fapping. And he helped me a ton, man. And I want to give you that opportunity now. But the thing is, you have to be committed. I can show you the way, but I can't tie a rope around you and pull you. You have to walk, okay? You have to show some commitment. So, you know, if you're watching thus far, I know that you want to change. I know that you desire to quit this crappy habit. What do you get out of this? You know, you know that feeling, you watch it, you're like, oh man, it feels so good. Oh yeah, oh fuck, fuck. I just want to, you type in, you go on Pornhub, you're typing up all these keywords, and you're just losing yourself. You're like, oh my God, this is amazing, I love it. And the second it's done, oh shit. You know the Mario, ear. You know when you're upgraded and you get hit by the Koopas, ear. That's the sound effect that goes off. You're like, oh no, oh no, I fell for the trick again. I lied to myself again. Regret, man. You do that enough, it will poison you. It will poison your heart and your soul. And you will be a miserable human being. Miserable. Nothing will make you happy ever. Because it'll be so crystallized. So, if you don't take action, no one will for you, okay? So I'll see you in the next videos. Peace out.